Hey everybody, welcome to the OK Dance Show.
Hey y'all.
Hey. So I am Titia Owens, the madre.
And I'm Chyna Elizabeth, the daughter, and we have a few special guests here today.
Yes, and so I'm going to start with you, young lady. What's your name and how old are you?
My name is Reagan Hurd, and I'm 8 years old.
Okay.
My name is Raina Hurd, and I'm 9 years old.
Mm-hmm. And who is this mother right here?
My name is Carla Hurd, and I'm not going to say my age. I'm 36 years old this weekend.
Okay. Embrace it.
Yes.
Take it in.
Well, we brought them here today because we're talking about raising 2-generation alpha girls.
Yes.
So you're considered a generation alpha girl if you were born in the years 2010 through 2025. And what we've learned about that is they are the most tech-infused generation. The most tech-infused generation. So we wanted to talk to Carla and her girls just to find out how she's been successful in raising them and that she can give us some direction and guidance on some of the things that some of these moms who have children within this age group can get some assistance. So Carla,
Yes.
kind of tell us from the beginning, how do you, being that this age group is tech infused, how do you create boundaries with technology?
Gotcha. So with my two girls, during the week, during the school year, they don't get to play on the video games. They don't watch TV during the weekday, and they can only have it on the weekends. Now that we're in summer, it's a lot more lax. They're home. They can watch TV. They can play on the tablet. But we also have a lot of educational things for reading, for math. And so we just try to make sure they get at least an hour of that a day.
Yeah.
But then sometimes I'm just like, you know what? Go outside. I'm just sick of y'all being on the TV. Just go play outside. And they're like, well, what do I do? I don't know. Find something to do.
Yeah.
Do some flips. Ride a bike. Do whatever. Play in the dirt. Just
Not
go.
the dirt.
Yes, the dirt. I would prefer that than being on the computer all day or the laptop, because it's a lot, and it's very worrisome what's on the internet, and so it's just trying to find the balance of them being on technology and being good at it, because they know how to do stuff I don't know how to do already, but at the same time being kids and going outside and play.
So with that being said, you said you don't allow them to watch television and those things. So what made you decide that you wanted to cut those things off?
Trial and error.
Okay.
Younger, when they were, toddlers, there was a lot of the Disney shows and Nickelodeon shows where, okay, we could watch it, and there's YouTube Kids. But even within that, I was like, I don't like the content. I don't think it's age appropriate for a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old. And so the older they've gotten, the more strict I've become with what they can see. With them being girls too. They want to grow up. They want to be older than what they really are. So I'm really like, you know what? We're going to just watch some baby shows. We're going to watch Bluey. We're going to watch Peppa Pig or whatever, just to kind of wind down. Some of the big girl shows are still a little too mature, in my opinion. So I feel like I've gotten more strict as they've gotten older, because sometimes they allow kids to watch things or are exposed to topics that I don't feel like is right for this age group.
Yeah, and I will say these younger shows are exposing a lot more than they used to. Like all these subliminal little messages.
Exactly.
It's so crazy. Like the things that you're saying, even as I've gotten older, like seeing little clips that they'll bring back and be like, oh, I didn't even know that's what they were saying back then. Like, you don't know it, but they're still putting it out there for people to figure it out, the kids trying to figure it out, looking it up on the internet.
Exactly.
It's too much.
And when you say the word subliminal, what you're saying is they're hidden messages.
For sure.
They're trying to get you thinking a certain way without blatantly saying something, without coming out and saying what it is. They have hidden secrets or hidden things that they're teaching young people without coming out and saying it.
Right.
So, Raina, when your mom was saying, was it Bluey Pig?
You done mix them together.
What's it called? Huey Huey P. What's it called?
What's the difference?
It's Peppa Pig, but we don't watch it. And it's Blue.
It's Pepper Pig.
Peppa.
Oh, Pepper. So
She's still a little naughty too. So I'm
Pepper
still,
kind of naughty too.
she likes to talk back a little bit. So I'm like,
wow.
yeah, even though it's for toddlers, but especially like if I want them to wind down,
Yeah.
we can watch one of the younger shows. But Peppa, she's a little spicy. So
Really?
we watch Bluey because it's just a little family, 2 girls, mom and a dad, which is our family dynamics, 2 girls, a mom and a dad.
Wow.
Okay.
It's just fun.
So
Oh, sorry.
Bluey. What do you think about Bluey?
It's okay.
It's okay. What do you like? What do you like to watch when you are able to watch TV? What is one of your favorite shows? The Power Rangers.
No.
What?
What about Casa Grande?
Ooh, what's Casa Grande?
So it's like this Mexican family that is on this show that I really like to watch, like when I'm downstairs and my dad is taking a nap.
So why do you like it? Is it funny? Is it colorful? Like, tell me what they do. Do they sing?
Not.
They do. Do you like the music that they play? You can
Yes.
tell me.
Tell them some of the funny stuff that happens on the show.
Okay, she can't think. We're gonna come back to her.
Okay.
So, Raina, when you are playing your video, do you play video games?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So, what is it that you like about video games? What is it that does for you?
Sometimes I play Roblox and it helps me get all my creative stuff out.
Okay, well that's cool. So, what does that do? Is it blocks that you're stacking? Like what? Tell me what the game does.
You can make houses. You could survive and stuff.
Survive. Oh, so it's challenges that you are able to overcome. Okay, I like that. I like challenges
sounds
being
like
overcome. What do they do, Carla?
It has like different levels where you get through this realm and then you'll elevate to another community or
Okay.
this other reality.
Is it like a Sims?
But you have to
in a
pay
Yeah.
way?
for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you have to pay for it.
The more, you go, and I'm not paying for that.
Ah.
That's why we deleted it.
They trying to
Oh.
get their money.
So, what do y'all like to do for free?
Outside
Take a
of
nap.
technology.
Oh, you like sleeping.
Oh, I know that's right. Me and you are the same.
We like that
girl.
ministry. We like that sleep ministry.
Yes.
Okay, Carla. So, how do you stay informed about all these advancements that are happening in the world with this technology?
Well, what helps is the fact that both my husband and myself are in education.
Okay.
And so we are just in the know with these kids. He's a middle school teacher. I come from elementary and middle school. So, and my office is currently inside a high school.
Okay.
And so I get to see everything that goes on and hear the conversations. And I talk to the kids, even though I don't necessarily work with them directly as a teacher. I do get to build some relationships and compliment them on their outfits because it's a fashion show in high school.
For sure.
But that's how I kind of know what's going on. My husband too, he has a story every day about some of the new things that the kids are into, the slang and all of that. So it really helps to know how to watch out for our girls.
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
Shout out to Robert Hurd. That's her husband.
Yes.
Shout out.
Love you, babe.
Okay, so
We'll go dad.
who said here?
We'll go dad.
Okay then. I like that. Go there. Uh-huh. So Carla, why do you feel like it's important for your kids not to be free to do what they like in the sense of having as much time on the computer or playing on their video games? Why is it important for them not to have so much freedom?
That's a good question. And that's really a scary thought to think about children being free.
Yeah.
It is so much in this world that it don't take much to you expose a child to something and you don't know how it affects them in the future. One
very
thought, one experience, one word from an adult, another child, and how that seed can grow into something so much more.
Yeah.
And as a parent, because your children are exposed to so many different people, so many different kids at school. You never know.
Yeah.
So freedom is a scary thought with kids, and so
These generation alphas.
alpha, right? Very much so in the know. They know a lot, and that's scary because they don't really know how to process all of that information. They don't really know
good.
what it really means to know these things. So we try to have those conversations. We try to ask,
Yeah.
what do you think it means? And then if there's some type of misconception, then try to explain it to them at their level. With them only being 8 and 9 years old, they don't know as much as they think they do.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's so true. So many young people. I remember when Chyna was a young girl, she was probably the same age they were, 9 and 10, and she was trying to be 15 and 16.
I don't recall that.
Oh,
Yes.
I do.
Oh, yeah. We recall.
Okay. I was very
Inquisitive about being older.
And that's this one.
so.
No,
yes.
you don't think so? How did you miss that?
I think I was like interested in like the makeup just because you were doing makeup and stuff like
Okay.
that. But like, other than what grade was that? What
How-
grade?
what
What grade
grade
y'all
you-
in?
Oh, so third, fourth, fifth.
I'm in third.
It's not.
It's not, you're not
Just a
calling
little
it.
bit.
Okay.
But don't get me wrong. I don't think that's uncommon
Yeah,
for a lot
for
of
sure.
girls,
Yeah,
right?
for
You
sure.
have older cousins, aunts, and
Yeah.
who are doing all these things, and so you want to be like them. It's only
Exactly.
natural for you to want to be like those that you look up to.
For sure. And I feel like I've always been around older people.
That's correct.
I was never around younger. And then my brother, I would hang out with him, and
Yeah, right.
everybody was just older than I was. So I would want to do what they was doing. So I can get that.
But your friends were your age. You didn't have a
But
lot.
they didn't have strict parents.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that you didn't necessarily hang around older children. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I did.
Who were your older friends?
With Kennedy, Tamon, Gabby, they all older than me.
Well, that's true, but I mean, you didn't hang out with them a lot.
We hung out all the time, mama.
I don't remember that. I know y'all hung out. I don't remember all
Only
the
when
time.
the parents got together.
For sure, but that was pretty often.
Okay. Well, again, in my mind, those were sporadic times. I'm not saying that y'all didn't spend time
I get
together.
that.
I'm saying you had friends, though, that you were around all the time that were your age. I'm not saying you didn't have some older friends.
I get you.
But as far as the friends you went to school with and the people that you spent the night with quite a bit, they were your age. That's all I was saying.
I get you.
So anyway,
Right? The whole moment.
right. Back to the Generation Alpha girls. So, Carla, how do you encourage physical activity and outdoor play? How do you do that with them?
Well, they stay in activities. At one point, we were doing volleyball, flag football, and basketball all in the same season. And so they keep us going, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
I'm already looking into what other activities are out there. They're going to take some swim lessons this summer.
I'm good.
Get back into piano because it's not just about sports. I want them to have
Yes.
the arts
Yeah.
as well. So piano. This one wants to play the drums.
Yeah, Reagan.
Yes, and she wants to be in singing classes.
Yes.
So all of that will be happening pretty soon. So whatever they want to do, we're going to make it to where we can do that for them.
Yeah.
Because that's one way we can ensure that they are going to be well-rounded, intelligent, smart young ladies. We want them to be exposed to so much more than just what media and technology is feeding them.
Yeah. So, Reagan, tell us what you like doing outside. Or do you like sports? What is one of your favorite things to do?
I like to play sports,
Which ones?
basketball, football, and sometimes baseball.
Okay, so which one do you like the most?
Basketball?
Basketball, and why?
Okay.
Why do you like basketball? Are you good at dribbling?
I have this whole basketball team that me and Raina are, and we beat mostly every single
Wow, y'all won the championship though, right?
Yes.
Y'all pretty cool.
Yeah, you beat every single team.
Every single team.
And Raina got ice in her veins.
Oh, come on.
What?
You
gonna
been showing.
Right? It's a thing in basketball, and all the girls were doing it.
Got them ice in their veins.
Yeah.
I love it.
So tell us about you, Raina.
I like to play basketball and volleyball.
Okay. So what's great about those?
Basketball encouraged me to be a little bit more rough because I'm not that rough.
You're not that rough.
You and your feminine energy.
Yeah, she's a little bit on the sensitive side, and although she's taller, she's really a sweetheart. She's really a gentle spirit, and so with basketball, you have to be a little bit more aggressive, and you can't be afraid to block and to.
For sure.
I'm not saying knock a girl down,
defense.
but right defense, and so she learned a lot through that.
That's
so,
good.
through basketball. She does it to you. I heard you. Yes, she does.
Do y'all play together at home?
Sometimes. Sometimes I just get tired of her and just stop playing with her.
Oh my God.
So that's enough.
Right. They're at that age where they get sick of each other and need some alone time, and we are aware of that. So one will go upstairs, one will go downstairs, and then we'll flip. Okay.
Which is me.
Yes.
I love
What
it.
do you do? What do you do? You said, which is me. So what do you do?
I sit downstairs and watch TV.
Okay. So
And
that
then
helps you
she-
like come back and be all right later.
I like to be in my bed. She likes to be on the couch.
Oh, okay. So y'all figure that out. Separation sometimes is good.
I love it.
And I like to sleep on the couch sometimes.
Oh, okay. So those are pastimes that you all like to do. So when you're at home and you're just wanting to relax, you like to get on the couch. Is that what you're saying? Okay, then.
I think that's
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Good
Raina,
restoration.
what else do you want us to know about you? So the people are watching and they want to know more about Raina. And you're how old again?
I'm 9.
You're 9. So as a 9-year-old, what are some of the things that you think about, like that you would like to do in the future, or things that you really find fun? Talk about some of those things.
I like to talk a lot.
You like to talk a lot?
Big mouth.
So who do you talk to?
Her, my mom, Reagan, and you, and then I talk to my friends a lot too.
And what do you talk about when you talk to your friends? Are y'all talking about how great Titia is, or what are you saying? What do you?
We talk about singing because we all like to sing.
Okay.
Like
That's
Tisha.
cool.
Yeah, like me,
What else? You
right?
like to make a dance?
Yeah, we like to make up dances too.
Okay.
Like
She made up one today.
Oh, wow.
like me, right?
What type of dances? Like more hip hop, ballerina, contemporary?
I don't know what
Hip hop.
More hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Snapping and all that. Mm-hmm.
I
So
love
what do you
it.
do? What do you do? Tell us
Sassy.
what you like. Do you do any of those things?
Hang out with
Do you break dance?
No.
What do you do?
She don't do no kind of dance.
Well, I do the worm.
You do the worm? So what's
By Martin.
Oh, by Martin.
Who is who?
Martin, my cousin.
Okay, Martin taught you how to do the worm. So you got it down now. So you ready for the worm competition?
I don't know about all that.
Right? You got the award-winning worm in the building. Is that what you're saying?
No.
You ain't that good.
I am good.
Own it then.
Say it.
Own it.
I own it.
Okay. I love that.
Queen.
I love that.
Queen.
So, Carla, hearing that with what your kids are saying that they enjoy doing, I know, again, you are creating safe spaces already for them to learn. But so how do you encourage even the things that they've said today? Like, what is it that you think of when you hear my daughter wants to sing, my other daughter wants to play these sports, but she enjoys doing the worm. So how do I encourage her?
Well, just whatever they say, find a way to make it happen for them in the future. because they don't say it just to say it.
Yeah, that's good.
If that's what they want to do, my job as their mother is to give them every opportunity to fulfill that. And if they one day decide, oh, I don't want to do that anymore, okay, baby, we can try the next thing, because they're young. Life won't always be this simple.
Yeah, that's good.
And so when they get older, they'll be a lot more confident and self-aware, which is something that I feel like some girls lack. And I just want that for them, if nothing else, is for them to be sure of themselves when they leave my house.
Yeah.
And I don't want to have to worry about them so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna worry naturally, but
For sure.
not as much.
So do they have phones?
No.
Raina broke hers. Spoiler.
Well, she's never had a phone. We always had like a extra phone, and
Yeah.
we would let them play on it, but
Okay.
it's broken.
Yeah.
She played on it the most.
Okay. So you gonna tell you gonna tell the world that she played on the phone? That's what you do. You gonna tell on your sister?
That's true though.
But no, they don't need a phone until maybe middle school.
Okay.
Because for what?
Yeah.
Who you gonna call?
Yeah.
And
Raina's thinking about it.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
like,
well, they give their
Maria.
friends my number,
oh, okay.
and if they call after a certain time, no,
Yeah.
she can't talk. Don't call me
I
no
love
more.
that.
All my friends stay up till like late
Yeah,
because it's the summer.
Right.
She stayed up late.
Who stays up late?
Raina, and she stayed up till 4.
She said, so what were you doing? How did you know?
She
Were you
didn't
up
stay up
with?
till
No,
4.
she.
I told her.
Oh, okay. And you just
She did
tell
not
it
stay
on.
up till 4. She fell asleep and woke up.
Me?
No, her.
No, I didn't. I when they go to the gym, I go to sleep.
Okay.
I mean, no, when they go to the gym, I go to sleep like when they actually leave the house.
Okay.
That's at 5.
4.
4.
Yeah, Robert and I've been going out to work out in the morning.
And what time do y'all do that?
About 4 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, early.
Okay.
Because I've learned that I'm not gonna do it after work, so I might as well do it before work.
Dedication.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
she goes to Orange Theory.
Well, don't tell all my business. Don't tell the people where I'm at.
Get your work out
Okay,
here.
y'all settle down,
A little too much.
right?
I love that.
That is too
So,
funny.
Carla, tell us, what do you consider too early for your children to be exposed to social media, or children overall? What do you consider too early?
That's a hard question, because a lot of it's too much, even for middle school people. Now that I'm in education or what have you, parent involvement decreases when the children go to like middle school.
Okay.
And I feel like, no, that's when you need to be there the most.
For sure.
Because you're at that age of transitioning from being a child to a preteen to a teenager, and so much happens. And I feel like, depending on what kind of school you go to or who you're around, that really could make or break how you are as a teenager and then a young adult, because of the bullying and the early exposure to things. So social media, I don't feel like you should have it until maybe middle school, and even still, I'm gonna control all of it.
That's good.
I control all of it, because it's too much going on out there. It's
Yeah.
and I don't trust anybody with my children.
Correct.
And teaching my kids anything, I'd rather be the one to tell them yes, no, maybe.
Yeah.
And if I don't know, I just tell them, baby, I don't know about this one, so I'm gonna have to come back to y'all later. Because
Yeah.
I don't know all the answers. I don't know what's good or bad sometimes. But if it don't feel right, the answer is no.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I like that.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. It's so funny though, because I remember when I would be getting, like, Instagram was just coming out. I think I was like in middle school or so, and my mom was not playing no games
Right.
when it came to my social media. She was like, I'll be trying to like block her so she couldn't see like my
No.
posts and stuff. She was like, if you block me one more time, you're not gonna have no Instagram. I said, oh, well, let me keep you as a follower because
Exactly. Don't try it.
And I tried it. I definitely tried it. And she would shut it down real quick every time.
Yeah, because I didn't play that.
That's how things happen in
Yeah.
school, through
Yeah.
social media.
Yeah, a
how
lot of things happen.
Exactly. They don't have a chance. I'm sorry, girl. Y'all don't have a chance in the world.
I don't do anything inappropriate.
Exactly.
I love that word, inappropriate.
You sure don't.
And are you saying you're not doing anything inappropriate right now? And so your mom is saying we're going to help you not to do it later.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So she's assisting the process and giving you some guidance and some direction. So Carla, you talked about being in their business. Like, how important is that parents are in their children's business?
They don't have any business.
Let them
That's
tell
the
it.
funny part.
Let them tell it.
You don't have any business that's not mine. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand as y'all get older, and we've talked about this.
Yeah.
The more mature you are proving yourself to be, then the less I have to be involved.
Yeah.
But if you still can't get up, make your bed, fold up your clothes, if you can't just do the simple things,
The basics.
you cannot even ask me for a phone. You can't ask me to talk to your friend on the phone. No. Because you're not showing me that you're mature for those type of privileges.
Yeah.
And so that is a constant conversation that we have. And so some days we do really good. They get up.
Yeah.
They get dressed. They make their own breakfast. Okay. Oh my God, girls. And then the next few days, it's like the whole house is a mess and they haven't picked up one pair of socks or shoes all over the place. So I'm like, well, I guess we got to start over. You got to keep working towards what you want. If you want a cell phone, it's not going to happen. What you say? How about a 5-minute thing? Oh, she said a 5-minute thing. So a cleaning technique that I learned was we're going to set the timer for 5 minutes and we're all just going to pitch in this one room and see how quickly we can get it done.
I love that.
And you know what? It normally just takes 1 5-minute round.
Yeah.
That's good. Because everybody's working together.
We're all working together to
That's
get
good.
your bedroom done. We're going to do the living room and then we're going to do the kitchen. And we're done in 15 minutes.
That is so good. I love
Yeah.
strategic. So are you pretty quick in that? Do you move fast in that 5 minutes?
Not pretty much.
Not pretty much.
Not pretty much. I love the honesty.
No, she is because it's like a competition. Oh my God, we're racing against the clock. So,
I got you.
But not really.
but like, yeah.
So you don't get it done in 5 minutes. Is that what you're saying?
No, I get
If
lot
we
of
do it
stuff
together,
done.
Oh, you get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
if we do it together, we can't do it.
What did you just say?
If we do it together, because we tried to, we're not gonna do that.
You mean?
Oh,
you
yeah, I
just
have
you
to
two?
lead it.
You just with you two is what you're saying. But you're saying when your mom is involved, that's when y'all get it done. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
most of the time.
So you need leadership,
Yeah.
basically.
They need a belt. That's what they need. And then they'll discipline right. Then they get it together.
So I don't know if I said this though, but Carla is actually my cousin. Her mom and my mom are sisters. And so even though Carla is my first cousin, she was also one of my first children in the sense that when she was born, I was in high school, I believe. I was in high school, or I might have been junior high. Might have been junior high or high school. But either way, when they were born, they came and stayed with us for a while. So I helped assist with the first parts of their childhood. Her and her sister. She has a sister, Angie. And, Carla told her age, and Angie's what?
35.
35. Okay.
No, wait, 34?
One of them. She's in her 30s.
Right.
And so having them around me as children, they know too that just like I was with Chris and Chyna, I was the same way with them. I treat everybody's children like they're my own.
We were the guinea pigs.
Very much so.
Yeah. And so,
Because she had perfected it by the time she had y'all.
Literally.
Yeah, because I had babies to definitely practice disciplining. And I was one, I've said this before in previous shows, I am a stickler for discipline because I understand how hard it is for a person to get to the Lord when they are undisciplined. So it's not just the foundation of listening to your parents, it's also the mindset of following the Lord. And so for me, because I felt I was undisciplined to a certain degree, even though I was disciplined, there was still a lot of me that I just got away with. And because of that, I wanted to make sure that when other children were around me and they were in my care, that they understood consequences. And so they would be more fearful of just doing any and everything. Would you agree with that, Carla?
100%. 100. But I think that has helped me too with these girls. They can't be free, because I've heard the horror stories of, you know, my cousins, my brother, having too much freedom, having too much, you know, exposure to things, and the consequences that came from that. That you can feel the effects of well into your adulthood. You know, it's not just when you're a teenager, it's in your early adult years. And so that's a fear. That was always a fear of mine, and that's something that I you know, look for with my children, making sure that I set them up to be successful.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I love that. So how do you feel about how your mom parents? What do you think about it? Is that like she's okay with it? Is that what you're saying, or is
No
she?
offense, Mom.
But just tell us though, because this is open forum where we're being honest. We want you to tell us, how do you feel? What do you feel like she could do better? What would you like her to?
Pretty much nothing.
Nothing. So she's pretty good at what she does. Do you enjoy spending time with your mom?
Yes, but we don't see. We only see her sometimes in the day, mostly at night.
At night. So you would like to see her in the daytime too, even though you have to go to school and she has to go to work. Is that what you're saying?
But sometimes we stay at home, but we're still asleep when our mom leaves, because her job is pretty early.
Okay, so she has to be at work early.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now they're on summer break. I'm at work and they're at home with their dad.
Yeah.
And so sometimes they want me to come home.
Of course.
Right?
Of course. We just want mommy. We don't care.
Exactly.
And so what about you, Raina? How do you feel about your mom's parenting?
Sometimes I would have a little more privilege.
You'd like a little more privilege?
A little more freedom.
Yes, but not too much.
But what are the things you would want to do? Like if she said you could do it, you would want to do what?
Have sleepovers.
Have sleepovers.
Or my friend goes to our house.
Okay. So do you make all A's?
Not all the time.
Not all the time?
A's and B's.
A's and B's. Okay, that's good. I'm just saying that helps. When you make really good grades and you do great things at home, sometimes it helps encourage our moms to be more open to sleepover. So I always think about that too, because I know for me with my children, grades meant a big deal. The commitment to their learning, and not just their learning, but being obedient, doing things around the house, the things that I asked them to do, how they respected other adults, all that meant bonuses for them, or being rewarded for good things that they did, even by when they were in church and they would learn certain things at the church, or I would hear good things about them from other people that would cause me to say, okay, I will allow you all to do this. But if they got in trouble and they didn't do what I was asking, or they were rebellious or anything like that, their consequences were very severe. So they didn't get to have the sleepover, they didn't get to have the phones, they didn't get to have any of those things, because I was very rewarding on the positive side, but I was just as hard on the consequence side.
Extreme.
So just note it.
Well, as far as sleepovers go, you know, I don't trust everybody.
Right.
I don't know what they allow their children to do at their house. And I don't want to have them go and do something and then I have to come back and correct something that they learned or something that they watched on TV. I don't want to deal with that. So I just rather not deal with the sleepovers for now. But as you get older, I'm going to spend a night at all the sleepovers too. Yeah, I'm going to sleep on the couch. I'm a volunteer. Mom, what do you need me to do? I'll cook, clean, do whatever. As long as I get to watch them at their sleepover. I am going to be that mom. I'm sorry. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But like I said, as y'all get older and show that you're more mature, I will start to pull back. My husband will make sure of that.
So would you say that your husband is more of the lenient parent, or who's the more I'll say who's the strongest disciplinarian or cares more to do the disciplining in your home?
Because I'm a girl, I get girl stuff, so I'm definitely a lot more more of the disciplinarian than Robert. You know, he's a softie when it comes to his girls, his daughters. They are both daddy's girls. They want to do whatever he's into. He's into basketball, they're into basketball. He's into sneakers and Jordans, they are into the same thing.
That's awesome.
So he definitely is a little bit more lenient.
Yeah.
He loves giving them snacks and all the things. And I'm like, where are the vegetables? But where are the vegetables? What are they going to eat?
What a lettuce.
Yes.
What broccoli.
That is so
And I force them to eat it.
I could tell.
I don't care, but they eat more vegetables than most kids I know. So I feel like I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
can
good.
have carrots at P.F. Chang's and she had an option.
Oh.
See, carrots and broccoli and green beans and all the things. They'll eat it.
Okay. That's
I
awesome.
That's beautiful. So
Well,
Chyna.
Chyna. I was about to call you Carla. So that's
Kind of like mom.
so that's the other thing.
Right.
I've been Chyna since she was born.
Right. So before Chyna was born, everybody
man.
called Carla all the other kids, like all the nieces, cousins, everybody would start with the name Carla.
Right.
And then when Chyna was born in our family, then everybody is named Chyna.
Yes.
Like it doesn't matter who it is, we just like Chyna this, Chyna that. So all the people get called Chyna.
Yeah.
And so let's finish Chyna by saying what we're okay with.
I would say I'm okay with when I do, if God permits it, for me to have kids. They will definitely not be having any social media or technology either.
Yeah.
I feel like parents are way too quick to give their babies like tablets and stuff like that, screen time, actual babies. Like
Right.
it's too much. It's crazy to think about, but I will not be doing that.
Right.
So that's what I'm okay with.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, I'm okay with knowing about this tech infused age group and to be more prepared. Now that I know that that's what it is, because I don't have children this age anymore, but now that I'm hearing what needs to be done and how you have to be more concerned about this, I'm okay with knowing that I will be that kind of assistance with my friends and their children. So I'm okay with that. Carla, what are you okay with?
I'm okay with not being their friend.
Amen.
I'm okay
Wow,
with
sounds so familiar.
hey, but it was told to me too. And now that I'm a mother, that's the thing that works.
No, for sure.
I'm okay with not being their friend, not being liked. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being their mother first.
Yeah,
That's
good.
That's true.
That's wonderful. Well, guys, we are about to wrap it up. So, okay.
Wait. Let's start over.
Do it again.
So, we are now tell the people where to subscribe and stuff first. How about that?
Right. You're right. So we want you to subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you listen and
Yeah, watch us each Wednesday on YouTube at 9 a.m.
I don't know why I was like yes, and on Spotify and
Social media platforms.
Apple Podcasts. But yeah, follow us on Instagram and TikTok as well at the OK Then Show.
Yeah, and they can like, follow, and share. Make sure that you're telling people to stay tuned and subscribe, as well as leave us a comment. Talk about your generation alpha.
Yeah.
Boys or girls, anybody that's born between 2010 and 2025.
Yeah.
So let's wrap it up with
Okay then. Bye then.
Peace out, world.